is Diego if you're new to the space, and today I'm going to be showing you my dorm tour, which is essentially the place I stayed at for a little bit over a year. For those of you that are new to the channel, I study at UC Berkeley, and essentially this is also kind of a little tour for any prospective students that are thinking of attending UC Berkeley. I know that when I was applying for college, especially looking at the living situation, I wanted to see what the dorms look like, and I feel like this is a very helpful video. I'll be showing you some of the facilities that I didn't have time to record before I moved out, because I filmed this like literally the day I was supposed to move out. Without further ado, let's just get into this little dorm tour. It's gonna be quite quick because it's literally a square. Like, a dorm is not that big. But I made the best of it and hopefully you enjoy it. Starters, my idea behind decorating, I just wanted the space to look as big as possible, so I wanted to keep it minimal. So the first area that I really wanted to focus on, I wanted to really bring some artwork into the space. Thankfully, Amy gave me this painting from Society 6. I believe it's a print, and Society 6 is a beautiful way to decorate your room. It's a website where a bunch of artists have their prints and you can print them, and I believe they frame them for you too. And this is a beautiful piece that I think just livens up the room, the red, the yellow, and it just really makes me happy whenever I stare at it. And for me, my space is indicative of how creative or productive I can be, so I really wanted to add elements, especially art, that would inspire me essentially. So with that said, this is a piece by Fong Min Lau, a dear close friend of mine. This is actually a drawing that she did for me. It's a beautiful flower, and every time I look at it, it's a great way to distract myself. If I'm doing homework or working on a project, it's a really nice way to kind of recenter myself and take a little breather. Followed here, I believe the artist is called Mindo. I'll include their handle, but this is a Latinx artist, and I actually won a giveaway where I was gifted a bunch of their artwork, so I just placed it all around, and I haven't had a chance to frame this larger piece, but for now I really love this one and I decided to just tape it on the wall. It used to have a frame, but literally the morning that I was filming this, it fell onto the floor and it cracked, and I was like, damn it! So I just, you know, I had to do what I could. But essentially this is the art pieces that I chose and decided to decorate the room with, and I thought that was really cute. So right next to this I also have Palo Santo and sage. As you know, that is a sacred ritual of mine. I usually light it in the mornings or whenever I feel like the energy has been shifted or it's a little funky. It usually helps me recalibrate myself, and I really enjoy this. I recommend that you look into it. It's a great healing method and cleansing method as well. My family has done it since I can remember, so this scent kind of reminds me of home, my abuelita, my mama, like all of them. So it's a really good way to, you know, not be homesick. To be home away from home, essentially. Oh, one of my favorite parts about my room is all the plants that I have. As you all know, I love plants and I love taking care of them, but I used to have 7, and I found that 7 was a lot of plants for me to take care of, especially with the rigorous amount of academia that is required by Berkeley. So I decided to gift 2 to my mom when my parents came up to visit. But I have these beautiful plants that don't require much attention. I will say that I do talk to them on the daily. Actually, no, I will say that I do talk to them every so often. I make sure I say hello, good morning, good night. I genuinely think that they do get more uplifted when you talk to them. So I decided to include a lot of plants around, as they help balance the space and fill up any empty spaces. These are some of my favorite, and my friends who I've also met that love plants have came over and helped me propagate them, and now there's so many babies and it's super cute. Now my bed. This is the comforter that I got from IKEA. I think it's a simple, plain, it reminds me of the beach. I was taking care of a house in Venice for about a month, and it's a close friend of mine actually, and they had these bed sheets and they lived so close to the beach. It was walking distance from Abikini, and I just wanted to recreate that vibe. One of my life goals is to either own that house or to recreate that same ambiance, and there was so many plants and so much open space. So definitely Kelly Butine is what inspired my room, and I feel like I did a pretty damn good job. Now these are 2 other little prints that I stole from the internet. It's really bad to say, but I printed them and I just wanted to frame them, and that's a really affordable way to decorate your room. You can print them and then just frame them from these frames that I got from the 99-cent store. I don't think it's ethical for the artist. It definitely isn't. It doesn't get them paid or anything, and I was also debating like including this in the video, but I want to be as transparent with you as possible. I'm a college girl on a budget, you know, you want to make it cute, and this is what I came up with. So I'll find the artist and link them down below to give them credit as well. Now the space doesn't come like this. My roommate and I reorganized it. It usually comes divided down the middle, but I thought that it would make it a little bit better if we put everything alongside the wall, just to give it an art gallery feel and kept the desk really clean and minimal so that we were able to study and function. I've gone into other dorm places and let me tell you girl, some of them are so messy and it's wild. So just if you're rooming with someone in college, just be mindful of your space, keep it tidy, you know, do your thing. You don't want things like getting funky, and this is actually pretty accurate to how we kept it. I didn't have to organize it or to clean it up at all because we're both pretty neat actually, so I got really lucky with that. I also have a little fridge here, and oh my god, check this out. Oh my god, what the fuck, how long has this been here? I totally didn't know that banana was in there. I was just like, sometimes it happens. I think it was me. Honestly, it was me. I think I'm the only one that eats bananas in the room. I have this beautiful view out here. It faces the wall. It's super cute. I live in Maximo Martinez Commons. As to my drawers, I don't really want to get too much detail into them. I keep my makeup here because that's easiest for me to do my makeup with all this natural light. And this chair is from Fangmin Lao as well. They gifted it to me when I moved up to Berkeley. It's beautiful and wooden. It looked like 2 potato chips, and I think it's super cute because you get these when you're in a dorm room. You kind of get these chairs that aren't really cute. So I was really grateful for this chair. So I just keep my makeup here and any other knickknacks and miscellaneous objects that I don't really want to get into. Into the closet space, you have this beautiful open area. There's a lot you can fit in here. Mine's is pretty messy. It's a lot of skincare and a lot of makeup products and a lot of my gear in here, as well as my clothing. So it's not the cutest looking thing, but it does its job. And in here is actually all of my clothing. I keep all of my jackets, a skateboard that Haido and I actually came across. Actually, one of our friends was selling it, and she was selling it for like $10, and he was just like, I'll take it. And we've been trying to skate, and we have learned to skate a little bit better than when we started, but I constantly eat shit all the time. So here I just keep my earrings and an ashtray as well as perfumes. Here, things that inspire me. Essentially, this is all a condensed version of what I would want my home to look like one day, or in my apartment too. So it's just inspiration. Like, I keep the Wu-Tang and the YSL lipsticks here because when I run out, I just dab a little bit, even if it's in the morning. Especially if it's in the morning, I won't walk out unless I have a little bit. So those are easy for me to grab, and the packaging is really pretty as well. But essentially, these serve to inspire me and to, you know, help me remind me of the vision and what I would like for myself as well. Right here is my bookshelf. Right next to this, I keep a lot of books. I've read actually most of them, if not all of them. It's pretty crazy. You also get this drawer in the bottom of your bed, which I think is really convenient. I keep all of my jeans in here. It's really good. Right under my bed, I also keep all of my shoes. I live in Maximo Martinez Commons, and right now here is the hallway. They're quite grungy looking, they're a little dim, which I'm so grateful that my room has like so much light because I love light so much and it's so crucial to me. So here's the bathroom area. You have locker rooms here. You also have a communal mirror, and some floors are divided by men and unisex, but there's never like women and unisex. You know, it's always like men and unisex, which I think is totally sexist, but whatever. It is what it is. You also have this beautiful outside area where you can just go take a nice little deep breath. I love the trees inside here. The vibrant yellow is really cute. I oftentimes go there to get some fresh air, especially during dead week or times where stress is at an all-time high and you can feel it buzzing throughout the entire campus. So this is a nice space to get out and just get a, you know, breather. Also here you have a whole bunch of study areas. This building is actually quite new. I believe it's 3-4 years old, and everything, all the facilities are really nice. You have a bunch of areas where you can study, where you can print, do your homework, and there's 6 floors. So half of it is divided into dorms and the other half is divided into apartments. I think it's a great housing option for y'all. It runs about $18,000 a year, which is insanely expensive, which is why I opted to move to an apartment now, and this is currently my apartment, but I can't wait to show you and decorate this place because it's gonna be amazing. but that's another video. So I recommend that you do dorm your first year, and it's a great way to make friends. I made amazing friends in that floor, especially because I transferred here and there's a transfer floor, so that was really neat. And the people are genuinely cool. Sometimes they keep to themselves, but that's fine. People are awkward, people are shy, they don't want to talk. That's okay. But you can also order a fridge. It's $100 and you can split that up with your roommate if you feel like you're gonna be eating out a lot and getting food, or if you feel like you can cook at your friend's house. There's also a kitchen that's available in Martinez Commons, as well as a gym area which only has running machines and ellipticals, but all I do is running, so that's totally fine by me, and it's pretty cool. There's also a piano there if anyone plays piano. I think that's really neat. It's 2 blocks away from campus. It's not that far of a walk. That's essentially it for my dorm tour. I hope it was informational. I hope you enjoyed it. I know a lot of you have been wanting to see my dorm because I would always post it. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. If you'd like to see more college related videos, please let me know in the comments below. I'm also in the midst of Dead Week and it's pretty crazy, but I feel like during Dead Week and finals I'm the most creative, so yeah. Bye!